Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a fish room update / showing you the new fish that I got / moving some fish around too. Alright, so first of all, I guess I'll start in here. First of all, I have several things that I've had for quite a while. I have, obviously, my platies, my bristlenoses, kulu loaches that are very much of the time hiding, that kind of thing. But I actually have some new fish in here. So, I think it was last video was showing, I don't know if I mentioned his name is Arland, but that smaller goldfish there with the long tail there. I've had him for several weeks now. He's doing great. But I bought 5 more goldfish. So now I have, if they'll not hide. Okay, we've got Tiny here. If the others will come forward and not be stubborn. The big guy there, that's Goliath. This orange guy here, with the split tail. This specific kind, it's called a Joaquin. So it has a natural body and then split tail, which I really like. So his name is Bowser. The white one's name back there, that's David. And there's a red and white one back there, hiding. That one's name is Koyaku. I'm kinda not sure why I named it that. Anyway, so in here there's that. You've seen my biggest archer fish before. This is the one that's like 1.5 inches or so. He's also doing great. But you might be wondering, wait a minute. I thought you had 6 archers. I did, but now I just have 4. So, basically what happened, I put all the archers in the 40-gallon here. They did great for like a day. The next day, 2 of them were missing. And when I realized that 2 of them were missing, I was like, oh, okay. They got eaten by something, because there's absolutely no way for them to jump out. I've sealed the top as absolutely well as I can. So it's almost impossible for fish to jump out. So either, the big archer there, or Goliath, the big goldfish back there, one of those two decided to eat 2 of the smaller archers. So I do still have 3 small archers. They're in here. They're doing great. And then in here I also have my gobies, my permanently sick neon tetra, and a deformed guppy that I think I've shown you. So basically with the neon tetra and the deformed guppy, they're going to live out their lives, just not with the other guppies and neon tetras, since the guppy, if I left it in with the other guppies, it would breed with them and then possibly produce, future generations with crooked spines, which I do not want. And it's kind of the same thing with the neon tetra, but it has, as far as I know, an incurable disease. I'm not going to go into that, but as far as I know, only neon tetras can get it, so it can be with other fish, just not other neon tetras. So yeah, it's living in here, and it's doing great. I think for the most part that's it. I do also have, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I did also catch 2 more fly-specked hardy heads quite a while ago. So at this point I have 11 fly-specked hardy heads in my smaller fish community tank, which I'll show you right now. Down here. So in here I have Corydoras, guppies, fly-specked hardy heads, neon tetras, platies, lots of different stuff. So yeah, I guess that's the fish room update and showing off the new fish. So the other thing I am going to do today, it's half moving fish and half revealing a new, absolutely huge project. And when I say huge, I mean like physically huge. So I'm going to catch out all the goldfish and the other fish that are going into that new project. I will say it is not in my room. It's way too big to go in my room. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna catch out the goldfish and any other fish that are going in there, and then I'll show you what it is. Alright, so I've got the 6 goldfish and the biggest archerfish in here. The bucket that they're in is floating in their tank. I don't even know what to call it, that they're gonna go in soon. I am outside, so they're in an outside tank pond. Like I said, I don't even know what to call it. But, they're going in here. So this is, I don't know if you've seen them, but this is a 275 gallon or 1,000 liter IBC tank. They're used for transporting different things. I don't even know what all. But basically, with this one, the whole top is just cut off. And then I've sealed it up and everything and filled it with water. And I'm going to have these guys in here, and we'll see what all else ends up coming in here too. But yeah, I'm going to let these guys finish acclimating and then let them out, and I'll pick up the camera again then. Alright, the fish are acclimated. They're ready to go in. So, yeah, I guess let's put them on in. Archer, David, Tiny, Bowser. Alright, come on, you 3. Come on out. There you go. And I can barely see any of them. So, some of the goldfish there. The others are there. There's Tiny over here. The archerfish is right in there. I think you can see it, yeah. I'm so excited for them to have this much space. So in here, they'll be able to get absolutely massive. Oh, there's the archer. Are you coming to be friendly? They'll have plenty of bugs to eat and everything. Yeah. I'm just so excited. So we'll see what other kinds of fish I end up putting in here. But yeah, so let me give you a general overview. So I told you, so like I said, this is a 275 gallon or 1,000 liter IBC tank. And on the bottom, I just have a whole bunch of rocks, nothing special there. I have this big piece of driftwood floating in here that will sink at some point once it gets waterlogged. I also have some kabamba there, that other plant. Down here you can also see there's this massive pipe. I figured, hey, that'll be great for if the fish want to go into something and hide. Yeah, I'm just so excited to finally see them in a massive tank. They're all having an absolute blast. Okay, so half of it, just over half of this is also covered in, I guess it's plywood, basically. So that'll give plenty of shade. And then the other half, when I'm done working on stuff up here, I'll cover it up with these grates, or whatever you want to call them. So that'll keep any birds or anything like that out, so that they don't eat the fish. This archer is just having a blast swimming around in all its space. It is. I also have a bunch of pothos in here, or at least did. So one tip I want to give to anyone who wants to do anything like this: if you want to have pothos, make sure there's some kind of big tree covering it, or something like that, just so it's in the shade. This chunk has been mostly in the shade, so it's still doing okay. This chunk over here, on the other hand, I put this in like 3 days ago, and it's been in almost complete sun. It is late afternoon now, so there's not sun right now, but for most of the day, it's in direct sun. So if you want to do anything like this, just make sure that if you have pothos, make sure it's in the shade. So yeah, I think I'll go get my underwater camera and get a few clips, some footage of the fish swimming underwater. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video, and then you can also hear more about this. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.